Hi, my name is Beth Brown and I'm a Senior Associate in the Pensions Group at Beth Brown. Welcome to the 4th episode of our new monthly video series. In these videos, we will cover different topics each month, providing an overview of the issues faced by pension industry practitioners and offering some practical insight. The videos are limited in duration to about 5 minutes. The good news is, the time spent watching these videos can count towards solicitors' continuing competence and PMI CPD requirements. Please do contact us if you require further information. Contact information will be provided at the end of the video. All the videos are available on the Beth Brown YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to this channel so that new episodes are shown automatically in your subscriptions feed. So turning to this episode. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about the additional trustee investment and disclosure requirements that were announced earlier this summer. You will recall that back in September last year, the government announced a range of new trustee investment and disclosure duties. These included the following. Trustees of all schemes which are required to produce a Statement of Investment Principles, or what is more commonly known as a SIP, had to update their SIPs by the 1st of October 2019 to include 1. Their policy on financially material considerations, including but not limited to environmental, social and governance factors. 2. Their policy on the extent to which, if at all, they take non-financial matters, meaning members' views, into account. And 3, their policy on the stewardship of scheme investments, including on voting and engagement activities. Trustees must also include these policies in their scheme's annual report for scheme years ending on or after the 1st of October 2019. Trustees of relevant DC schemes with a default arrangement also had to update the SIP for the scheme's DC default arrangement by the 1st of October 2019 to set out their policies on financially material considerations and non-financial matters. If the scheme has 100 or more members, this must also include their policy on stewardship of scheme investments. Trustees of such DC schemes must include an implementation statement in the scheme's annual report for scheme years ending on or after the 1st of October 2020, detailing 1. How and the extent to which the scheme SIP has been followed in the scheme year. 2. Any review of and any changes to the SIP in the scheme year. And 3, if no review has taken place, the date of the last review. Trustees of these DC schemes must also publish the scheme SIP and the implementation statement on a website which is publicly available free of charge. This requirement came into force on the 1st of October for the SIP and comes into force on the 1st of October next year for the implementation statement. Moving on to the new additional requirements. In June 2019, the government announced that the new requirements would be expanded in order to comply with the UK's obligations under the EU Shareholders' Rights Directive 2. The additional requirements that will be imposed are as follows. Trustees of all schemes must update their SIP by the 1st of October 2020 to include a policy in relation to their arrangements with any asset manager, including as regards incentives, remuneration, performance evaluation, portfolio turnover, and duration of the arrangement. Trustees must also update their policy on the stewardship of scheme investments to include a wider range of information, including in respect of conflicts. Trustees of DB schemes must publish their SIP on a website which is publicly available free of charge from the 1st of October 2020. Trustees of DC schemes with 100 or more members must update the SIP for their scheme's DC default arrangement by the 1st of October 2020 to ensure it includes an asset manager policy and to expand the range of information covered by their policy on stewardship of scheme investments. Trustees of all schemes must include their asset manager policy in the scheme's annual report for scheme years ending on or after the 1st of October 2020. They must also include a statement giving certain information on the compliance with their stewardship policy and on their voting behaviour during the scheme year. DB schemes must also publish this statement on a website from the 1st of October 2021. Trustees of DC schemes must include certain information on their voting behaviour in their implementation statement for scheme years ending on or after the 1st of October 2020. Although introduction of these additional requirements may seem some time away, it will be here before we know it, so trustees will need to start giving thought to them sooner rather than later. Trustees should ensure that they understand how these additional requirements dovetail with those that were announced last year, so that they can factor them into their scheme planning and make sure that they have arrangements in place to comply with them by the relevant deadlines. Please feel free to email me with any comments or questions on this video to bbrown@mayorbrown.com. This video is an overview of the law in this area, and how the law will apply in any particular case will depend on the individual circumstances. Please therefore do remember to seek legal advice on your particular circumstances. Thank you for watching.